100% Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy. Enter Sand. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Monarchs offense will start this game off with the football. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always...
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got him down quickly after this onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This is coming into the game. If they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And into the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it.
They get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Fit it in the window for the score. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Oh, where to go? Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right?
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down at the 49. That is
prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Rumbles ahead for a big...
Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward,
turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket. And then
looking for space. It's Hunt. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Might as well stick with him. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't end long. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
His accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the...
Then you open it up for the passing game.
Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. Working that left side now. They're going to stop him short. Field on 4th down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop.
It's going to open up your running game later on.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch. And he's early going and now right back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. At the 35, he's loose. He's loose. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, you're seeing on coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch.
That receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
A lock-in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a...
Make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's their really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly.
The offense onto the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal call. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now
that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took...
And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons and...
Be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route and get the ball in their hands really quickly. Great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
offense. Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game is...
There he goes. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the door.
More or less in the first half.
The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd to return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they've left nothing.
They've been able to execute throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Dragged down at the 40, threaded in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Brought 13 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love it on the field. For the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He's about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. The give. Not much running room there, thanks. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This
half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to lead here in the 3rd. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the...
collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Got his man on the right. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play.
To try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This dude is just...
Their playmaker is really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Church. And the defense holds firm. No huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's Nicholson. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Fitting in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, "No, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going," and not.
He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared
when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up the offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got.
Does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision. Gets to some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you that.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We're in 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for room, it's Church. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the mid-crowd. Secondary playing like they've got a team full of Fullers back there. It has been a great performance.
Dominating performance. And mentioning names like that, it just tells you how great their tradition is at Virginia Tech. And this defense, they're building on.
Give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage to get another look at this Hokie offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown.
Aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can change a thing, I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. wants to throw. It's Nicholson. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Fights off a defender. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And I know you just clock away and get a W.
From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, sometimes it just
Up fourth down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I think that's why this offense has been successful.
To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there.
Staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They go to the ground. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28.
Cue the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David. That's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can count here in the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they can deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up to add another.
All right, 80 points. That's a new high, guys. Not only 80 points, 80 to nothing.
Touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score.
They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was one catch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know